Anastasia. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a eyeshadow look for Earth Day. I did 2 of these last year and I'll link them up above in the cards. I like to do these every year. I would like to start getting more creative by next year. Hopefully I can be more artistic in the sense this is what my theme was. I wanted to use my Shared Planet polar bear collection for this look. And I went with like a more Arctic polar bear theme. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I want to do is get something to pull my hair back. I'm going to start with the eyes because that's where I normally like to start with, and then I like to go and do the rest of my face. I do my eyes first because that way if I get like any fallout or if I mess up or anything, it's more easier to clean up for me in my personal opinion than it would be if I put my foundation and stuff on first. So this one's just more easier, and then I put on the rest of my face makeup. With that in mind, I know I usually use my eyeshadow base, but I want to use my concealer because I haven't used that in a while to prime my lids. I'm going to take my Shared Planet Polar Bear Collection eyeshadow palette. Ooh, it's a slippery little devil. And I'm going to go in here, and I want to go blue. Well, I might go in with this shade. It's called Cub. I think I will put that maybe all over my lid, and then I'll go in with a different shade. So I'm going in with this Carity E32 brush. I'm just gonna like tap that on. So the one thing I see is with this palette, there's only 4 matte shades, so you there's only like these 2 here are matte, and then these 2 at the end are matte, and then these are like all shimmers. So if you are more into matte shadows, I don't know if you would like this idea of like how this is laid out. I guess it could challenge you how to kind of play around with it. You might have to also grab another eyeshadow palette if you wanted to use different colors to go with this, but I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, so that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm going in with the my Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis. Then I'm gonna take this Too Faced brush, and it doesn't have like a name for it listed on here, so I can't really tell you what brush this is. I think it was from a Christmas set before, like a year or 2 ago. I am going to tap Tranquility and put that in my crease. I'm gonna tap this off. Back to the Shared Planet palette, and I think I'm gonna put Chili on my outer corner here. So I'm just taking this SL Miss Glam short shader brush, and I'm just gonna dab into Chili, and I'm gonna tap it off a little bit. It's gonna go on the outer corner here. Edges out. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put this Morphe concealer. It's in the shade CO.00. It's like the white shade, and I think what I'll do is I'll do a cut crease. Let's try and do this cut crease. I'm gonna get this Wet n Wild brush. You can find them at the dollar store. I really want to go in with this shade Avalanche. So I'm gonna try it on my finger. And I think to kind of even it a little bit, I might go in with this shade called Frosted. And I'm going to place this like right towards here. Just dab it a little. And then I'm gonna go in with Avalanche again. See if I can kind of tone it together. And then I want to go in with Polar. Polar is right here. I'll go in with Polar. A little bit of a disaster zone, but I think it will get better. Hold on, put more of this one. Alright, I might go back with my Morphe palette again with that shade Tranquility. Tap off my excess and just kind of try and blend that in. Now I want to try something here. I want to get my Fix Plus that I got from the Ulta sale, and I'll link that video up above. I want to get my use my MAC Fix Plus, so I want to get the Avalanche shade, and I'm gonna spray it. I want to go in and see if that makes any difference. Oh yeah, that makes a hell of a difference there. But I might want to let it dry before I stick it on, because I noticed how much of a disaster that was. I'm with Polar again. Try and place that here. And then go back in with my Morphe color again and try and clean this up. And we'll probably start cleaning the bottom half. I do think I'll put some colors underneath my lower lash line here when it comes to that. So now that I got my eye cleaned up to the best I can get to be clean, I am going to go in with a liner. I'll put some black liner on my lid, the upper, like my lid here, and then we'll do something maybe different towards the bottom. We will see. But I'm just going in with the Anastasia like liquid liner, and you gotta be like really careful when using this. I'll be here without you. Like I said, it's a very wet formula, so you have to be careful. Like I can feel it, it's like really wet. I'm kind of scared to open my eye, fix it. Like, see how it bleeds? Probably should have tapped that off if I went ham on it. I think it just takes like getting used to. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go off camera and clean this eye up, because I know it looks funky and all, but I'm gonna clean it up and then we'll continue on. Okay, so now that this eye is done with that part, we will come back to that eye and then we're gonna start on this eye. So again, we're going to, if I can find it, go into this Morphe 35S palette and into this shade Tranquility. It's like in the middle ground, like a medium gray. Like it's not as dark as like what I think this is. And just tap that excess off, because I didn't expect the Morphe palette to be that pigmented. I'm just gonna lay this in the crease, and it's the Too Faced brush I was using before. Life is a rhyme and never ends. As I sing along to. Okay, and now I'm going back in with my SL and this Glam brush, and then we're going into that Shared Planet Polar Bear palette, and then we're going into the chili shade again. So I'm going to tap it onto my brush, tap a little off, and I'm going to pat that towards the end. of my lid there, the outer part. I'm gonna take this, I didn't see it before, but this is an MOTD Flawless Finish Blend Brush. I got in an Ipsy, a previous Ipsy. And I'm just gonna blend the outer part to a little bit, go halfway, and just kind of blend it here. And then we're going back in, oh that's right, with the Morphe white concealer. It smells like paint. And we're gonna go here, tap a little here, and then go in with my Wet n Wild brush and just like apply it and then just smooth it out. So now we're going back into the Shared Planet Polar palette. We're going in with the shade Avalanche, and we're going to just put that on my finger, and we're going to place it here. And I want to also go in with the shade Frosted, and I want to put that towards like the outer V part. Never comes out like even. I get my brush here and just kind of buff it out a little bit. So I'll go back in with the shade Polar, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner, the inner portion of the eye. Now I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna clean this up, because I know no one wants to see like the boring parts of cleaning it up, so I'll be right back. Okay, and then I'm going back in with that Too Faced one, and I'm just gonna blend it in here. And I will take the MAC Fix Plus and just apply the shimmer shades again so that they're both kind of like. Okay, and take that Polar and apply that right here. And I'm gonna go back in with that Too Faced one, just kind of try and like go in here a little bit. Alright, and we'll clean this up then after I get the eyeliner on the top. So I'm going to go back with the ABH liner, and this time I'm going to make sure I like wipe off the excess here, because there's like a lot of like, it's really wet. It's a very wet formula. What I'll do is I will get the mascara done. I want to try this Trestique mascara because it comes with like a curler, and I've never used this before, and it's kind of intriguing. Alright, so I'm gonna use the other half if I can get it to unscrew. Thank you. Where it is the mascara portion. I wonder if this is a mascara, well, I'll have to do some coats. I see it. I'm gonna try another layer then. We'll try this other eye here while this kind of dries down. We'll try this again. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I've never used an eyelash curler, so here we are. Eye here hardly ever looks good. Just because I swear I think both of my eyes have different eyelash lengths. I feel like this one's always shorter and much harder to raise up than the other one. So I could never quite get this one to be as awesome as the other side, as the other eye. I'm gonna try and put some more on the other side. Go here. I'm gonna start putting primer on, and then I'll come back to this thing. I'm gonna use this Dr. Brunette Pores No More primer. It's a luminizer primer. I'm just gonna apply it on my cheeks here. On my nose. On my forehead a little bit. Alright, we'll go back in with the mascara again. Do another coat. I don't think it's really going to do anything for this side, but I think I'm going to try to use this Fenty one, but if it's too light for my skin, I'm going to probably mix it with this Tarte tinted hydrator. So what I think I'll do is I'll do this side with a beauty blender, and I'll use the other side. If I can find a foundation brush, then I'll use a foundation brush on this side. Let's do here. Take a foundation brush. This one here doesn't have a name, so I'm not really sure what it is. I'm gonna try the other side with a foundation brush and see which I like better with this foundation. I feel like it covered up my redness better with the beauty blender, but just a tad, not too crazy with a beauty blender, just a little dot, just to fill in my cheeks. But let me put some setting spray on. Let me use the MAC one, see how this goes. Okay, so I got one here. These are both eco tools, by the way, in case you were wondering. I'll try and link all the products that I have in the description box. I don't make any money from them, but I just would like list what I'm using, and if you want to find it quicker, then you can just click on the link. But yeah, my channel's too small for that stuff. I don't have no affiliate links with nobody yet. Going on with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 1.25. Affogato. And we're just gonna pour a little bit there. I don't wanna go too ham. I just going in with it dry and seeing how it will do. I know people like to, I know I did it before too, but I just prefer to do like little dots across my eye here and blend it out now. And just cover what I need to cover there. I'm gonna set this with a powder, just a light dusting, not real heavy. And I like the Ciate London powder, which is what I'm gonna be using. Yes, that's just coconut. It's supposed to smell like coconuts, and it does. I got this from BoxyCharm, and I do like it. Ooh, but it is really powdery. You just gotta be careful. I find it really helps with brightening my eyes down below where I place it. At least that's what I think. Anyway. So we're going to do the opposite side now. This brush I didn't mention is the FLMS Glam Angled Blush. It's a P30 brush, but I'm just going to use it for my under eye. I'm just going to get a little bit. Going to do my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Hourglass, the Arc Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. It's in the shade Dark Brunette. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I like using the spoolie. I like how it comes with a spoolie and the product. That way I don't have to search for a spoolie on my brushes. Look here. Now I ain't the greatest at putting brow products in. I'm just starting to get like used to it. Well, it looks a little too strong. Like I'm kind of angry. Oh, and this brow gel is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I got it from Influencer. I never did get to do a review and like unboxing or whatever of it, but they gave me a couple brow products to test out. The next step I think is we're going to do some highlighter. I think what I'll try next is I'm going to use this FLMS Glam Round Blush P40 brush I got from Ipsy one year. Try the polar shade here. I'll put, what kind of a blush? Because I don't want nothing like crazy with blush. I just want to put a little bit of like a pink, a light pink tint to it. I just used this Kylie Jenner lipstick, Paradise Please. Got some on my hand and then just took this side and started tapping on it. And I'm gonna go on the other opposite side with a little bit of foundation just to kind of tone it down a little more. I get this Too Faced brush, and this is an Iconic London face palette. I'm gonna go ahead and BoxyLuxe. Let me tone down that bronzer just a tad. Now we're going to do the under eyes. We're going to go back in with the Shared Planet Polar Bear palette. I think I'm going to go out with Black Ice and then bring it in with Chili. And then I will probably stick the inner corner here. This Anastasia 7B brush, I know it's a brow brush, but has a nice little angle. It is really scratchy and it does not feel good when I'm putting it on. That's the one thing I don't like about Anastasia's brand. I think her brushes are garbage. This other Too Faced brush, and I'm going in with Chili. We're going in with Polar, and I might mix in one Icy. I'm gonna go do the other eye here. Going in with Black Ice. And with Chili, I go on with Polar and mixing Icy. Probably go in with Black Ice a little more down the bottom. My Wet n Wild Megawear mascara. I'm just gonna apply this to the bottom lashes. All I did was take like a tiny bit of my NARS concealer and then just kind of went a little bit underneath there. Now I think I'm going to do my lip. I'm gonna use the Hudson Bang from the Polar Bear collection, and this is from Shared Planet. I'm gonna go in with this white shade, and I'm gonna put this, the lower lash one. Okay, and I'm gonna put that on the other side. But alright, let's take this off. Alrighty. And then we got our like polar theme. So this is the look I come up with for my Earth Day look this year. I wanted to do like a polar bear colorist theme. I also wanted to use some of the products I got. I wanted to use the products that I got from the Shared Planet Polar Bear collection and do my like polar theme. But yeah, this is the look I come up for this year. It's my polar bear Arctic theme. I also did a video where I unboxed the polar bear collection from Shared Planet, and I'll list that above in the cards. I want to do the video that I had said where I do my swatches and then I do different like looks with this palette. Try and use different shades. You've seen some of the shades today on my eyes. You've seen Black Ice, Chili, Frosted, Polar, Avalanche, Cub, and Icy, because I mixed these two for the inner corner. So you did not see Glacier, Aurora, Arctic, Sub-Zero. So maybe I can play with those next time. But yeah, let me know what you think of this look. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Comment down below what you thought and how did you spend your Earth Day. And if you're new here, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I would like to say thank you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day or night. Bye!